I remember one day, I believe it's maybe day 18 or 19, and it rained. And we were coming up on doing the prayer vigil. And I said, wow, what if she's out there and she's in the rain? My name is Saleemah Graham-Fleming, and I've been in Colombia now for almost 7 years. And in year 2, my daughter was kidnapped and murdered. In 2019, we moved from Newark, New Jersey, me and my children, and I guess the mindset was just starting over. But then COVID hit. Everybody is in lockdown, we're under quarantine. So it would be maybe June before Sanaa or anyone would really be able to, interact with the outside world. It was then that I started to have some problems, her kind of leaving home without permission or staying gone too long, causing me to, sometimes call Richland County Sheriff's Department to try to help. In July of 2020, had some trouble with Sanaa, resulting in her being placed at Epworth Children's Home. My mindset for taking her out was she had run away from the facility twice with this unknown girl. But the running away wouldn't be like go on for 24 hours. It'd be a couple of hours here and there. She would just stay gone and come back. And it was just awful. It was awful. So January, I got a call from Sanaa saying, Mom, come and get me. I went to pick her up. She was at a hotel and she was saying that she was with this young girl, but there was all these weird guys around and she was a little, off put. I picked her up and I told her at that time, I said, I believe you're being baited for something and I don't think this is safe. I want you to avoid this young lady. About a week later, I came home early from work and the young lady was at my house. And I told her to stay away from my daughter. She didn't. And then fast forward to April 5th, when Sanaa went with her. That evening, Sanaa and my younger daughter, Sade, asked me, hey, Mom, can we just go outside and take some pictures near the swing? And they did. No big deal, right? So a kid that's leaving home and staying gone hours overnight, if they ask you to go take pictures a stone throw away from your door, you don't say no. Maybe about an hour later, I noticed that Sade, my younger daughter, comes in and I'm like, where's your sister? She said, she went with that girl again. And I said, oh boy. Pick up the phone and I call. Phone, quick ring to voicemail. I call again. Voicemail. I'm like, wait a minute. I text, come home. And I go back in her room. And the light is on. And the music is on. And her key is sitting on the computer desk. And I said, something is wrong. So I call Richland County again. Pace the floor most of the night. And I'm like, okay, I'm calling, I'm texting. I call her dad. I'm like, shoot, something's terribly wrong. I guess he must have tried to call her because the next thing I knew, he was in South Carolina. For the 24 days that Sanaa was missing, I don't even think he slept. When we got the tip that there were leads, investigators called us in to talk with the sheriff, and he gave us very mild information, of course. As we were walking out, she looked at me. He said, we're going to know something soon, dead or alive. And my stomach just sunk. I said, God, please don't let this be. So maybe about a day or so later, we get a call, hey, can you come to the sheriff's office at 9 a.m.? And I laid in my closet that night. I don't think I slept. I just prayed and I just cried for mercy. God, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. I could almost hear me saying it. Just sometimes in a whisper, sometimes in a yell. God, have mercy, all night long. And the closer it got to sunrise, my stomach just turned in knots. We left out 2 separate cars that morning, drove to the sheriff's department, and then the doors open, and it's like this big sun, and I'm thinking I'm going to see my daughter run from behind the door. But then the room kind of spins, and it's all these people. We sit down, and the sheriff says, just like I promised you, we found your daughter, but it's not what we wanted. She had been murdered. And another shift happened, and it was like I was standing next to myself, watching myself. And I'm looking around at all the people like, this can't be real. This can't be real. So the coroner starts to talk. She's got face wet with tears, and she's promising me that from the time they knew my little girl was there, nobody left her alone. And at that time, she told me Sanaa had been shot a minimum of 11 times. I will find out in the autopsy report that she was shot what they can count 14 times. That a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old, and an 18-year-old used extended magazines to murder my daughter. And she was only 15 years old, unarmed, wearing lip gloss and lashes. So she was lured away by this young girl, and when I was calling on the phone, they threw my daughter's phone out the window. And for 46 minutes, they told her that they were going to kill her. And they watched us look for her for 24 days. All because a girl was jealous of her. Because she loved her. My daughter would run away with this girl and take my blankets outside, take my food outside, take her clothes outside. And when I asked her why, she would say, "Mom, you would do it to your friends." My Sade doesn't live here. So for the past 5 years, almost 5 years, I've been trying to parent from 2 different states. Imagine, you used to hearing 3 little girls' voices, and now you're down to 1. Because somebody killed one. The other one doesn't want to live where you live. So that's what happened to her, you know. My world turned upside down. I'm not who I was. I used to say from April 29th, which is the day we found out, that I became a new person, but I really think I became that new person on April 5th. And my heart didn't want to accept it.